We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Back to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
On 1, right? Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Room past the 20. He's to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. The TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And good blocking up front. Paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, big hole left side. To the 20. Quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
14. Steelers nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck. It's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need. You need to put
Let's go now. 72.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Shamar Stewart in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that ball incomplete over the middle. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Get set. Back.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Gun.
They'll stick with him again. There he goes. Inside the 30. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready? Check. Hurt. Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, it's been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Panther 60.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. Loss of yardage, yes as well. 3rd and 9.
Shut up.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We are through 1. 21-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
And 12 at the 39-yard line.
Hurt. Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work this down inside the 35. That's Jack Jones in on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gains. 4th down, straight ahead.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Let's go.
They'll try to run. And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bengals. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Go.
They will take a knee here. Second and 11. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go down to a knee.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Good blocking to the 15. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Forced out wide. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. McPherson now for the PAT. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bengals stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They will take a knee here. Take the snap and go down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll go down to a knee. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will take a knee here.
Gun.
On 1st down, Burrow. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass,
Here we go.
but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go.
It's a pickup of 12, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down, Bengals.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now, Burrow. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Burrow now. That's hauled in at the 2. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
12.
Burrow. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
11. 180. It's hot.
Throwing is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 20.